Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Twitch mid into a Syndra. We, of course, are playing full EP Twitch. That is what is the most fun to play. In my opinion, I tried to see if she would get tricked, but I mean, it's pretty obvious that she did not. Oh, I still got hit by that. Cinder matchup is really challenging. We just want to do auto attacks in W to get the Venom onto them and try to get stacking up to 6 because 6 is the maximum for our E to deal a lot. Twitch scales very, very well, but he, during the laning phase, honestly kind of sucks bad, in my opinion. So I try to sometimes punish hard if I can before they even get to like level 3 because ultimately if you are like level 1 and you kind of like cheese them with just auto attacks, even if you get hit back, you'll usually like win the trade if you just get the press the attack off, because now what will happen is that if I go forwards, she's gonna stun me, which is bad. Because then I can't even, like, auto-attack at all. So the laning phase gets progressively way harder. Like, really quickly. Okay, thankfully she just used her ability and then just didn't do much else afterwards, but we just have to pay attention to her movement and, like, react to it, basically. And, sometimes we can go in after she, like, misses her abilities, too. But for the most part, we already got the trading that we wanted to at least chunk her a little bit, right? Oh my goodness, and she flashed. Nice. That was a really good Shaco gank. Like, absolutely insane Shaco gank. She's just dead. So, because Shaco got her flash, all we did is that we just step back up and just burn all of our sums to get her. Definitely ideal for us. Twitch can fall behind even after killing somebody like Syndra, because Syndra's scaling is very, very good. So despite getting an early game lead, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, now going on for the rest of the game, we're just like gonna get stronger and stronger, where she can't even play. She'll get plenty strong herself to probably be able to fight me back pretty easily. But we do have a substantial more amount of AP, which could increase our damage in a really good way. Of course, Twitch also has like that stealth mechanic with his Q, which means that I maybe can just sack my lane and leave to do roam plays if I want to. Dang, she's actually not inside of that, so it didn't really do anything. And I missed a few minions. I mean, there's not really anything I can do about her pressuring me the way that she did there. She just used her stun. She wants this cannon, obviously, but I don't think that there's a way for me to deny it, so it doesn't really matter. She picked it up for some reason. I'm just gonna put down my W in the middle of the wave just so I get all of these minions nice and low. Because I think that what I want to do is just quickly shove and leave. Because I think I can maybe try a roam. Because some people just don't care. Even though she's probably spam pinging that I left, they still play hyper aggro and die. Which is why roams are sometimes really efficient when you have, like, a camouflage mechanic. Because now I'm even more fed. With our camouflage, we get bonus movement speed and bonus attack speed, which like helps out for just doing a bunch of auto attacks to get the passive onto them, so that my E deals a lot of damage. Also, whenever you get a kill or assist, your Q resets as well. It is something that is a reset mechanic, which allows you to sometimes re-stealth and run away from people as well. Now, for boots, we'll go Ionian, I think, and then we'll just build a Dark Seal so we don't go for our item just yet. And the reason for this is because I see that Shaco is actually really far behind, and my top lane is level 4 to level 6. So I'm thinking that maybe we can do more roaming, I hope, and help him. in some way. And by help him, I mean hopefully get the shutdown for myself, and I'll try to carry him. Because I don't necessarily think I even want to give him the kill. I'm just going to rotate into the river and see if maybe I can fight them here. Did I just walk over vision? No. Okay, don't see anybody. We'll just rotate back mid lane because clearly they are way too far away. She should die here. I don't even need to use, like, anything to get her, so really good Shaco gank. As soon as she gets slowed, it's just completely over, and she also stepped up pretty far in the lane, and it's pretty easy to gank something as vulnerable as Syndra when she doesn't have flash, because she doesn't really have a good way to even escape slows in her kit. We're just gonna take this plate for myself real fast, and then we'll just back away for a moment, and then we'll try to go this way now. And see if maybe I can find either vision to destroy or... Nice. Honestly, I'm okay with Shaco getting it. This wave is, like, pretty bad for my teammate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna freeze it for him like this, where I'm gonna drag it, and then I'm just gonna let it go. But because I let it go like this, it should slow push towards my teammate, which will help him. And then we will just base, go buy another item. The enemy is doing dragon right now. I don't think we can rotate to it, but what we can do is just, like, rotate back mid, and, like, maybe even a team fight happens. Oh, nice. He even got the kill. Wow. Or on the dragon. That's awesome. And then I'm just going to rotate over and try to assist. Shaco doesn't have his Q for a little bit. Syndra might also be scared. I think I just have to leave. There is a Shaco trap in the river that they're going to step on, which definitely helps out quite a bit. I wish that I could have maybe killed her, but in the end, I guess that's okay. Maybe I could look for a kill, even though this is a little risky. The reason why I flashed is because I thought she was going to use her Q into ultimate, because I think that would kill me there, but she didn't do that, thankfully, and I was able to escape because of it. Maybe I didn't even notice that she used her ultimate on somebody else, too. But I thought I didn't see her use it. So that's why I like, flashed away. I also thought I was worth a shutdown, because usually you do have a shutdown at, like, timings like this, but I guess not. We're just going to shove this out really fast and then just leave because I don't want to get caught, obviously, even though I'm not worth a shutdown. The reason why I don't even have a shutdown, even though I'm so fed, is because, despite being fed, we still have a lot of weak members on the team, like top lane. And, I mean, bot lane is still kind of far behind, too. It's not necessarily, like, going much better than how it was earlier. It's still going pretty bad. Because Ezreal has 8 kills. And he has another shutdown on him again. Now that we have Nashor's Tooth, we of course can do way more damage. If she misses stun there, I kill her. That's why I even, like, committed, but sadly, not much that I can do if I miss. Ugh, dang. At least the Karma's here to shield me, but... Ouch, dude. And the Ezreal ultimate? I'm gonna leave because I'm too low. This is a very uncomfortable position to be in, even though I'm just worth a regular kill. I'd rather just be alive so I can stay on the map and look for other people. With AP Twitch, you almost always go the same build path every single game. What I recommend, you can win by, like, building an amp tome right now. I'm not going to say that, like, it's going to instantly lose you the game, but if you want the best chance at winning, in almost every single circumstance, doesn't matter if you're fed or if you're weak, you go Deathcap second item, no matter what. Because it just is the most efficient way of playing AP Twitch based off of, like, usually win rate and also play rate. Like, people build Deathcap second because he just has such good AP ratios on only 2 abilities. You only have your Venom and your E, and your E magic damage is 210%, but it also doesn't have any base damage for the magic damage part of it. But we'll just roam to... Oh, he saw me here. I don't know if I can actually get there fast enough. Oh, I can. Cool. I'm surprised that he flashed, because he can't survive this. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm not gonna... Okay, thank goodness. I'm not gonna take this guy's farm. That was a mistake by me. I'll just base while stealthed, although he might see that I am basing there, so I'm just gonna leave this way. I'm not trying to give up mid lane turret, but they have 3 grubs, so it could potentially be gone. Because grubs, of course, let you kill turrets very quickly, especially if you have all 3 of them. I'm just trying to still just make the game a little bit easier to play. I have my stealth back up, but I'm really, really far away. But it looks like his slow might have been enough to still... Wow, she is actually just dead. That is crazy. Didn't realize how easy Shaco could gank somebody like that. Because I don't have my Q and this wave is here, I wasn't trying to be, like, super obvious that I need to go bot, but, you know, they're getting dove so hard, I probably should have rotated a little bit sooner. Looks like he might be able to just kill all of them, though, without needing me at all, which means that I'm just gonna go back mid lane, because there's no reason for me to do that. We see that Amumu is rotating over, but I'd rather probably go for the plate than try to help. I think it just makes more sense to go for this. And then I will go take a plant. Oh, Dragon is coming up too. Dang, maybe I shouldn't take the plant topside and then try to kill Syndra again. He has R. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna die here, but he probably dies too. I'm not worth the shutdown. I maybe could have flashed a Karma. He probably swept the entire area and just knew that standing inside that brush would somehow get us over there to be killed. That's okay, though, because in the end, we don't even have a shutdown, just a regular kill. We still have a lot of work to do to win this game, but it's the beginning. And we, of course, have, like, a pretty decent amount of, like, strength already with how fed we are, too. Mid lane turret is gonna get taken, probably right here. Oh, wow, she did not get it just yet. Thank goodness. She's dead. But the problem is that I might lose the turret still. Whatever. At least, the good news is that I think that she doesn't get the bonus gold because nobody was nearby, maybe? I'm not really sure, but oh well. Kill for us. We got money from it. Despite her being 0-5, she still was worth, like, basically a full kill. So it wasn't completely wasted. I'm just gonna try to take this. I don't think we should contest it. Personally. I think that it is risky, so I'm just gonna base and leave. We have another Needless, so now we have about 300 AP early on. This does 600 damage, which is pretty dang good, especially with everything else combined. You can actually get so fed on AP Twitch that sometimes you just 100-0 people from one single combo, which would be pretty sick to do. Like right there, she's dead. So what we did is that we started it by hitting her a little bit, and we just damage tested, And then as soon as we noticed that she wasn't knocking me away fast enough and I was able to do a lot of Gnasher Tooth auto attacks, once she gets to about half HP, I can just, like, kill. That person's dead too, because as soon as they walk up and we ever get the full stacking onto any squishy target, they die very quickly. And now, I can also take this, which means that we have a full death cap buy, which is insane. The amount of damage that we will be dealing with a full decap purchase is absurd. We can get one shot by everybody, though. We are very, very squishy, 400 AP. Damage dealt from our Deadly Venom at max is about 90, which means that it's about 500 true damage, right? Which is insane, and obviously you can do way more than 500 if you just reapply it one single time at max, like throw a 1W and stuff. I don't think I can get top lane fast enough, so that's why I wasn't rotating, but now that I see that Shaco was, like, in the middle of dueling, maybe I could have actually rotated up and helped. Because now it seems like I'm a little bit late. Yeah, I don't think that this is gonna work. I mean, sure, I want to try to kill the Ezreal and stuff, but... Huh, my E did go off, but I think that he's out. I mean, I could try one more time. No, he's sitting there. And even if I try to kill that guy is way too tanky, so it's just pointless to try to get him. Instead, I'll just, like, leave. Because it would be best for us to always probably be in a situation where we just try to do a pick that is guaranteed instead of maybe putting ourselves in danger of even dying, even if the shutdown isn't even there. Oh my goodness, okay, he is going for her. Ezreal will not die, and that's kind of why I tried to not step up for... Oh, cool, he did, thank goodness, to the Venom. Cool. We got his barrier then. But yeah, you see how quickly I can die after I try to do a combo, but I have to wait for the Venom to kill so they can hit me back, and just hitting me a couple times kills me very quickly. That's why... Usually, still, you could totally go more damage on AP Twitch, but in a lot of cases, I feel like you go Banshees or Zhonya's as your next item. It's still a needless item, which means that you still will get a lot of AP from it, but you'll have a defensive item so you don't die as quickly, because usually you already deal enough with this spike. We don't need to deal more. We deal plenty. We just need to survive now. We are going to be sacrificing that because nobody is there. Nobody is really ready to contest that. So we'll just give it. I chunked the crap out of that Ezreal again. The thing is about AP Twitch is that when you get your CDs low, and the CDs usually get low with leveling them up, and your W gets maxed, your WCD is so short that you can kind of start stacking people over and over again from them accidentally walking into it and stuff. Like right here, if that W lands, then she would have died, but it missed. That was sad, but nonetheless, it's okay. But it's really that simple, right? I mean, the Ezreal went forward, I threw out my W, your W slows for an crazy amount. It slows right now for about 80%. 80% slow is ridiculous. That's like they can't move at all. So both of them trying to chase me doesn't work out, And then as they run away, you're starting to take a ridiculous amount of damage, and all I have to do is one auto attack to like keep it going. Huh. I guess that we just have to give it. I don't think that there's any way we can contest this, especially with our team comp. I don't really see how we can ever get in. I'm definitely dead here. I mean, nothing really I can do to counter the Ezreal being behind me. He didn't kill Soraka. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured was going to happen, but I mean, Shaco is really fed, and I'm always down to try to assist him, but oh well. She can't even kill that guy either. She's so weak right now. The Darius is also so weak too. Killing high HP targets is one of Twitch's like weakest things that he can do, because we can deal a ridiculous amount to everybody, but because he has so much HP, that like really lowers what I can do to actually kill him. And of course he can easily like step up in front of me, because when I'm trying to focus one person, it feels like I can't like get anybody else off of me, so the Scion has like free reign, which makes it very challenging for me to play the game. I want to contest that, but I don't want to get caught and die, because that's totally what can happen to me. I will grab the red buff. I think that it's better for me to have it than Kai'Sa. I'm way stronger than her. I could try to go side lane with my Darius and kill someone, but if I do that, Shaco has to try to steal it. And also, they should be... I'm just gonna, like, reveal myself here, so Shaco might have a better opportunity to try to do something. I only did the smallest hit ever, but I figured that maybe that small hit could be enough. Definitely was not. And we see that Amumu is rotating over too, so we should just back off completely. It's not like I have any defensive pools anymore again, too. They used Rift Herald mid. Holy crap, dude. If you got hit by that, that could have been so freaking bad. That guy just walked into my Venom pretty badly, which was good for us. Darn, I got hit. Yeah, and that one single bit of CC is just way too much for me to handle. But the Shaco is here too. He's doing a lot. Wow, wait, who? The Ezreal has a Zhonya's? What the heck? Nice cleanup though. I mean, we're still... I feel like we're on the losing side until probably like Kai'Sa and Darius get strong. It's so difficult to team fight, not to mention they have like a lot of easy to land CC to like kill me. I also didn't have my item just yet, which probably could have saved me and allowed me to do a lot more. But we will just continue getting strong. I mean, our character is not even close to being at its strongest yet. We can still get there. We can still get even stronger. My E does 1.1k now. The dragon is coming up in a minute, which probably we do want to be contesting. If I ever can hit Soraka in a team fight, it's probably worth killing her because she can easily res all of her teammates. Ooh. She left so fast, darn. Well, just clear this then. We should just get this overcommitting yourself, maybe? No? I will hide myself. I don't really want to use my ultimate to try to kill a Syndra. This is a case of where that Venom that I was talking about is ridiculous. Probably the amount of true damage that I did to Amumu and Scion, even though it's just 120 damage, it starts adding up fast, because that fight was like 10 seconds, so I might have done over 1,000 true damage to both of them. And I'm still, like, chucking my W even behind the team fight at, like, the other people, because even just being in my W for a little bit and getting hit by an E will, like, chunk them too, if it's like a Soraka as well. She's just dead. Unless Soraka saves her. Probably. Probably Soraka saved her then. We will sell that probably by like a Banshees or a Shadow Flame. The reason why we don't build a anti-heal is because our Venom does not trigger the anti-heal, meaning that I actually don't apply anti-heal very well. I could maybe do it with like auto attacks, but in a lot of cases inside of team fights, I'm just chucking my W and barely getting many auto attacks off if there's too many dangerous people around and stuff. Soraka's 1 HP, really? I mean, the chances of this working seem slim, but I am here. Also, there's that Scion pushing bot. Do you guys really think I should be the person contesting this? Because this is, like, strange. And you guys are doing Baron at the same time. Then we should just go do the Baron, and I should have rotated sooner because Scion's going to continue shoving, and we need to, like, make a team fight happen immediately. Yeah, this is fine. You can hit me. Go ahead. Oh, never mind. Apparently that's not fine. You're allowed to play like that. What a hilarious fight. I only died because of Soraka thing, because otherwise I can just use my Zhonya's and survive and just run away afterwards, because I knew Ezreal was going to ulti me, but of course, Soraka can CC me too. So I basically just got 100 to 0'd only because of the perma CC. But, oh well. At least we got to keep some of our Barons. That's my fault, I guess, for being up too far. Crazy. Very crazy, actually. Because also I never die unless Ezreal True Shot Barrage hits me too. Because Amumu's not so fed that he should be able to just like 100 to 0 me with a build that doesn't actually deal that much damage. He can almost kill me, but it's not supposed to be that much. Losing inhib for Baron is like equal-ish trade usually, which sucks. I didn't want an equal trade. We wanted to have an advantage. Wow, we are committing hard to get into this area. We see Amumu's bot side. We have the Baron, which of course can be very, very powerful. There's a ward right here. Shaco is caught a little bit, but it looks like he's fine. Can we even use this Baron? I don't know. I have another Gathering Storm trigger, which is nice. Shaco doesn't have his R, so that's what he's, like, nervous about. And they might just try to run it down mid and just end the game if anybody gets caught, which is threatening as heck. If I go side lane, they might immediately try to just initiate onto my teammates too, which is scary. Because they're just trying to do stuff over and over again. Just slowly chunking him. You know, it doesn't deal the most, but it's better than nothing. I have the true damage on him again, so it starts adding up kind of fast. Okay, nice. Some kills happened. I have my re-stealth. Nice. This guy is going to flash or just run like that, but he is one. Oh. I just think that if we kill him, we end the game. That's why just flash and use everything onto him. It's over. So yeah, that was AP Twitch. The last team fight. Wish that I could have done like a little bit more to get on their back line, but honestly, I feel like playing front to back for me is kind of good too, because if I'm dealing 150 damage every second to like even Scion, it will start adding up again. But yeah, we'll see if my damage dealt was even comparable to Shaco maybe, but thanks for watching. Pretty difficult game in my opinion, but I got to do everything that I wanted to. Well played to the Shaco, who honestly did like a pretty ridiculous amount to assist me, did most damage in the game, and the amount of true damage that I did, because if... Oh, let's look at that again. We did about 39,000, and of that 39,000 was 16,000 true damage. So a little bit less than half, right? That's still like a huge amount of true damage, which is what I'm trying to like talk about for like killing the tanky characters. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for Arena. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Twitch in Arena. We are starting off with some auto attack based augments here. Not the biggest fan of just playing AD Twitch, so I'll do a reroll just to see. Oh, Death Touch, you know, I'm down to take that. Because ultimately, even though we're still building AD, this still means that maybe I can use this curse power, hopefully stack it okay, and find a different curse later on in the game and possibly increase adaptive or like get a ton of CDR or something, which could be fun. I'd rather do that than just have like bonus attack range, personally. So every single auto attack will apply 2 curse power, which means that we have to auto attack a lot, by the way. He just flashes on us because honestly probably the best way to play is by doing that. I barely have any stacks, but that's okay. And we will just auto attack that guy a ton. We only have 20 so far. I mean, he'll probably want to go for this, so I'll just, like, go for it just so he can't get it. And then when he goes to res his teammate, I'm hoping that we don't kill him immediately, because I'd be totally down for Wukong to, like, kind of die. Not because I want my teammate to die, but because I want to last long enough that my curse power is at its maximum, or, like, closest to. I know that we only got 32, but it's very difficult to kind of get good stacking with Death Touch, usually. You have to attack so much to, like, fully stack something that only stacks 2 at a time. For this, I usually don't like Trundle, but I think that Trundle would be okay, because Trundle gives you more rerolls. Oh, man. My teammate says I need items. Bro, but that would, like, help out me to get more, it gives you more rerolls, if you didn't know. That's okay, it wouldn't have not chosen me, probably. Prismatics cost less, that's still fine. We will probably just go for Berserker Greaves immediately just to start stacking again faster with how quick we can get this curse up, but we'll see how difficult it is still to maybe do that even versus a team comp like this. I don't know how easy it is to actually duel these guys. I feel like we'll beat them just because they aren't 6 yet, but later on it might be kind of difficult to even, like, hit people a little bit without them just immediately burning everything onto me, and if they're burst character, to, like, killing me. It's kind of spooky. Kind of really depends on the prismatic we get, too. Crit Wukong. I probably can't get the other one, but can I just auto-attack her even if I die here, just because I feel like it would be worth just to continue stacking quite a bit? I'm hoping that was okay. Because if we, for some reason, lose off of that, it probably wasn't. I'm just trying to get maximum stacking still. I figured that we would win regardless. Could be wrong, though. Yeah, I guess that we could lose, dang. Maybe my fault, honestly. Because the little Lissandra thingy that also spawns is very difficult to go versus. Because they deal so much damage. Oh well, at least we're able to get a lot of curse power. Detonation or... Oh wow, it gave us a lot of AP items. Got it. Ability damage marks the opponent. Is not count my passive, I think. Maybe. Could be wrong. It is usually a very efficient thing to have, but I just kind of want to see. Yeah, it doesn't stack it. It's only my E. I mean, I still get to store quite a bit if I do have high AP, but getting high AP could be a bit of a challenge with only items, though. Wow, she left? There's another plant over here, bro. You don't want it? Or can't get to it, I guess? I didn't realize that he was just going to go across like that, too. This is very challenging for me to ever probably go versus. I don't really know what we're wanting to do here. I'm trying to deal as much as I can to her, but, I mean, if they're just gonna jump on top of me and burst everything on me, then I was hoping that we could kill one of them. Darn. You can see that our curse power now is, like, when it gets really challenging to stack it. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get another curse in the future that will, like, help out with being able to do that. Do I want to go another prismatic? I don't know. I probably should just go Gnasher's Tooth. It might be better. Because there's only so many items that I probably think could, like, benefit me the most. You have Collector. Yeah, let's go Gnashers. I feel like the immediate spike is stronger and hopefully going to be better than anything else we could have went. This guy has a bunch of, like, fire burning stuff, which could be a problem to go versus. They have flash on set. Just have to try to run away, but obviously running away from somebody like this is very, very challenging for me to do. Yeah, it's just way too hard. This is like not something we can ever probably go versus and win. With them being this tanky and all, and I think Wukong's also extremely weak because he has like mostly lethality, and not gonna lie, we didn't even like chunk these guys in the slightest. They are completely full HP. The only hope for us right now is figuring out a way of making our AP still higher through probably augments. I think that is the concerning thing right now. We are so weak through augments. Yeah. Yeah. Apply my on-hit effects again. Become tiny and gain movement speed to increase the amount of damage that I deal. I feel like we just look for Doomsayer. I'll just get Dreadbringer. I'm down to just get more Curse. Let's just commit to it. I've already committed a lot of my stacking, and we will be tankier now, and maybe we will get other curses in the future too, even though I used up every single possible reroll that I had. I don't want to die just yet because I want to get more curse. That's really what I care about. I don't really care about winning. So, we got a little bit more, right? We also can stack up to 70 per round, which is definitely better, of course. I can see that there's probably no way for Wukong to ever make out, you know, of this situation that he is in. Wow, they have Hive Mind on Yuumi as well. That's so good. Only 2 more losses till we're out. Everybody feels way stronger than us. Right now, at least. I feel like Wukong is just extremely squishy, and he dies so quickly, and then obviously I die quickly too. Maybe if we had something that was more of like a Bruise replay style. So of course we can't buy like another. I guess I could sell this. Yeah, it could probably be worth it to do that. Let's just get something. Got something on hit related. Makes me slightly tanky. Otherwise, I go Cloak of Starry Night just to make it so I'm tanky. Yeah, Cloak of Starry Night is probably better. Slightly tankier, 200 magic resist. Also gives a nice effect of like reducing damage from abilities by a bit. Wukong has Infinity Edge now. He doesn't deal much damage, though, because he doesn't have any armor pen. Probably going Collector was pretty bad. He should have went just, like, a Last Whisper or something instead. Nice. And we were able to also get quite a bit of curse power because we're getting much tankier. Damage reduced from this was already 500 that round, and all it was Renekton, because even though it is magic resist non-basic attack sources, which means that like Renekton Q does physical damage, but it is a non-basic attack, so I reduce it by 10%. That's what makes this item so ridiculous. It's such a crazy item to have. But we probably just don't deal enough to do many wins still with the type of build that we have, I feel. Magic Pen doesn't usually feel very good for me. But I feel like Omnivamp also sucks for me. Ah, I don't really know what I want. Because all I really do with magic damage is... You know what? Maybe we'll deal a decent amount with magic damage. I take it back. We'll just get it. We have this dealing 50. We have this dealing 71 on hit. That's, like, okay. My E, of course, hits for a little. It has a good AP ratio, but it doesn't have that much damage because that's why you go Death Cap second and Summoner's Rift. You have to have super high AP, otherwise it doesn't really benefit you very well, does it? I'm just gonna kill Daisy first, just because I feel like that's the best thing I can do. I got maximum stacks, nice. I was looking at the numbers, seeing how, like, high it was going up. We now have 1.3k bonus health and also 92 magic damage on hit. Not that bad. We like that. Please give us... I know I have no rerolls really left anymore, but I would love to get one more curse. That would be good. The Doomsayer would be the best. The other one that could be quite nice is the Ability Haste. The Armor and Magic is... You know what? I'll take, like, almost any of them. Actually. I'll be happy with any other curse. No changes? I guess no changes might be more viable than the Wild Rush, because how often do we actually get the opponent down to 50% before they get down us to 50%? Feels like it's usually them. Well, didn't get to choose it, but that's fine. I did find it, wow. So Desecrator is really nice to have. This gives us armor and magic resist, and I already have a decent amount of curse power, so I'm kind of getting pretty dang tanky now, that's for sure. And not only am I getting tanky, but I guess we only really have one issue now, because we have the tankiness to probably survive versus the tanky people. Now we need to figure out a way to increase our damage, which might only be possible through the prismatic items. So let's hope that this next item that I get will be substantial, because immediately buying a Death Cap doesn't make any sense in this game mode, because Death Cap is extremely weak. Nice. My teammate's kind of popping off. I don't even think that I was able to fully stack my curse power there, but not too shabby still. Yeah, you saw how, like, when Volibear is jumping on me, he's, like, trying to kill me, but I just don't die anymore. I'm so tanky. And tankiness is really strong in this game mode. Let's hope that I can find something else that would be very strong. We'll do Everfrost. I just feel like the kite potential of Everfrost feels kind of nice. It also gives more AP than the other item, just in case I do have to eventually buy a decap. Not bad, though. I'm glad that we also have a buffer before we lose. Wow, Wukong is starting to deal so much damage. He did, honestly, so much that I, again, was barely able to stack. But that's okay. Because we are kind of in the end game. But we could be getting about 90 curse power per round. Can you imagine how crazy that would be if I was able to stack them better? Because getting to, of course, like 500 curse power in one like round would be so nice. That's a huge amount of stats that we get. Okay. I feel like I never really take the tenacity. I'll take the health and size. I mean, that is a huge amount of health that we get from it, right? And we'll wait. Haha, of course. Yeah, that hit me. Great. I should just never, ever step up ever again. Whenever I step up towards those pillars, I always get hit by it, dude. And it's my own fault for stepping up towards it, so... She does true damage, which is, like, not possible to counter, really. Oh, my goodness. My Wukong does crazy amounts of damage. Holy crap. You know, we didn't get that much curse power, but that guy has, like, crazy CDR on Maokai, so he just was using Q over and over again. Constantly heal while moving, and it scales with my health. Q gains ability haste, so that guy is never, ever gonna get off of me. Oh, that's so annoying. There is an ability haste augment that I could try to find. Did not find it. Huh. Your attacks apply an infinite stacking burn. I guess I'll take Firebrand. Firebrand might have its use versus this team comp if we can somehow have Wukong kill the Jax first, I guess. Nice, yeah. I mean, Wukong is extremely strong. Apparently, he does way more damage than I was expecting for him to also be able to kill Set so easily. I really thought that he wouldn't be able to kill him so quickly. I'm honestly surprised at how much damage he does. I guess just crit is ridiculous when you have that much. For versus the Master Yuumi, this is a really difficult one because kiting something like this is very, very, very hard. Because how do you kite someone that can't be slowed, right? It's kind of bonkers. We'll just get the armor just to make me a bit tankier. So I have 7.5k. He has a Reapers, which means that it just completely counters my item in a way because he can just like auto attack very quickly just to kill us. He also has a bunch of lifesteal. He has Death Stance now to make it so he also doesn't die very easily. And he has Yuumi that is going to probably have a bunch of things that are just making him never die too. Oh, well, though. Yeah. That is just what people do. I mean, I did say in my last video, every single day, inside of the, like, high elo arena games, People just play Yuumi and Master Yi every day. That's what they enjoy doing. This is all they play, all day long. Don't understand how people would enjoy that, but that's what they do. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna go Morello's. I got the anti-heal for you, dude. My use is being, like, slightly tanky. That's my, main thing that I can be. And by slightly, I mean, like, literally dies within, like, 2 seconds. But, that's okay. 8,000 HP and 300 armor isn't enough. Oh man. Oh, he killed. Nice. Okay, so the anti-heal did do enough. Big. 15,000 healing reduced. Massive. Massive, massive. The crown does help right at the beginning of the fight. I guess our Nashor's Tooth could be removed. I think that Reality Fracture might be stronger than everything else. Because Reality Fracture at least is like, there's gonna, I don't know, when I die, I spawn Void Grubs, and he will kill me first, right? Most likely. He just bought Randuin, so he just countered Wukong, and I feel like it's probably gonna work. Oh yeah, they have that stupid bee thing. The bees are actually so annoying to deal with, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Damn, well played. They won. All right, so thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. That was me trying to play Twitch and do AP, but it's kind of difficult in Arena if we don't get the right stuff. But I still got to at least never die every single round. That's good. You can see Wukong damage was crazy, but my damage wasn't that bad for how tanky I was. But yeah, anyways, peace out. Have a great day. Farewell. Bye.